All right. This is Captain Valen coming at you live. Let me make the screen big. Okay, it's not live. I had to fast forward it. This is still going on. I just had people in my house looking at specific things. So I'm going to fast forward here until it looks like it's going to... Oh, not too far now.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from
Hey,
Sora Limited,
there's the
and
boy right
this
there.
is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, we've confirmed 72
I'm even having my morning
fighters,
shake. Oh my
74
goodness.
if you count Pokemon Trainer
That is
as 3.
so beautiful.
Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Look at them hands. Dude, that was my dude back in the day. Like, for actual Punch-Out, not for this.
Bring it on!
Ken turns up the heat. Like, when I saw Ryu, I knew it was either going to be Ken or Akuma. And with them making, like, a couple other big guys, I figured they would go with Ken. What's up, love? My wife. Hey, I'm hitting him with that heat. That's what's good, though. I haven't played Smash Bros. Since forever, so a lot of these techniques, like I played on the not Super Nintendo, obviously, the N64, against somebody who, if it was a thing at the time, definitely would have been a pro Pikachu player. No questions in my mind about it. The dude was absolutely nasty. Oh. Oh. Is this? Yeah. Incineroar as a playable? That's kind of dope. That's a way to throw back to 7. I like that.
Fire, huh?
I like that. Lariat. And a suplex. Hit him. Hit him with that Darkest Lariat business? Is that the thing? Nope. Flying head bomb drop? I mean, it's cool. Nice. Incineroar. Now, who's behind him? Oh, that's everybody. He's like, oh. I can get behind that. God, that is an amazing roster. Yep, showing up with Ken. And Incineroar. Is there more? Like, I don't know, we're gonna find out today, Jack.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu.
Breakfast shake.
His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadouken is different too,
Process stuff.
and his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes
Use,
opponents
frozen
multiple
berries.
times.
And
Hell
peanut butter.
Wheel.
And almond milk.
Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes.
Oh.
First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken.
Hell yeah.
We've made it
that
look
was my
flashy,
stuff
as it is
right
in the
there
Versus
back in the day.
series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraigeki.
Yo. Oh man, I'm gonna spend time learning how to put people in
Now
that.
for our last new challenger, Incineroar.
Our last
It may
new
be a
challenger.
Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves,
So
and as
we
such,
don't get
its
the
throws
grid?
are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks.
Oh man, that's gonna be
Its
hard.
neutral special
if you
is
have
called
to cancel,
Darkest
like,
Lariat.
that's a specific
It was
thing,
Incineroar's
not just
signature move in
any
the
motion.
Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back
All
down.
right, I see it. And the
This
you need the
attack
slow
can be
mo
very
to see the
effective,
cross.
but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful.
That's gonna be me.
For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat.
All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Its down special
That's
is
Meatloaf's
Revenge.
rules.
When damaged, Incineroar's Burning Passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack.
Oh, I see it.
That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on. We finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all, it'll look like this.
Yo.
It may seem hard to guess
I
where
can get
each one's
behind that.
located, but they're sorted by number, in the order they joined the series.
All right.
I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74
74.
fighters on the roster.
I hope people take the time to like check out the new characters and not just jump on their favorite people and hop on bumpers like, oh, I mastered this game, when really you just mastered the last game. I've been watching way too much Mo Lowry. I just realized that I said that again. That dude's hilarious. What are you gonna do? Oh, now they're making amiibos for everybody, so you can. All right, that makes sense. I don't really.
You may recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel
broke
with
for
the
that.
game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
That Pichu one is cute. I'm gonna throw that out there.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more, a way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits. And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Like a support crew?
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters.
Yeah, I was a fan.
In
Big,
this
big
mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers. There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits. There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are in a league of their own, legend.
Right, all right.
One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up.
Alright, this is pretty dope.
The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles.
Spirit battles.
You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course. Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
That seems kind of brutal. Guts man. Oh, no way. That makes sense. Just pick him up and toss him. Oh, hey now.
Come on! Come on! Not fair! Come on! Come on!
Alright, these look like they're at least going to be fun. If not challenging. It's a little something more to do aside from online, which I can appreciate. Which I can really appreciate. Johnny Five is alive. If he doesn't Falcon punch a bullet, I'm going to be upset about it.
Hit the puppet fighter to acquire the spirit within.
Alright.
Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
Oh, alright.
Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab, grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent.
I can dig it.
When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks.
Alright, I'm gonna have me some obese
Some
spirits.
spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up.
Oh.
You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit.
Alright. Alright, I see the system. It's not too bad.
You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym,
That's good too, that's good too.
or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true.
This is pretty crazy.
Training and exploring
I'm a
continues
big
to
fan
yield
of
results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game.
What's up,
So
buddy?
if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing.
Alright. Well, you can see
Certain
my son
spirits
wanted
are
to
known as
join.
masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities.
Hey, buddy. We need to get him
Spirits
a
can
haircut,
also be
too.
used to power up amiibo figure players.
They're really
You
putting
must
a lot
bid them
more into this
farewell,
than just,
but you
like,
can repeat
online
the
battles,
process
which is
multiple
really good,
times.
because I was concerned about that.
It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you
this
guess
is,
there are?
Smash Bros. Ultimate, December 7th.
Whenever
happens to
you
be
fight
3 days
against
after
the
my
spirit,
birthday.
the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
I was telling the people, but I mean, it's good for you to remember too, I suppose.
Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight.
That makes me feel better too.
While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who
It
can
seems
help
like
out
really
with
new
certain
user friendly,
conditions.
which is good for me because I'm
Keep that in
essentially a
mind.
new user. I haven't played it since the first game, so. Or rather, I dabbled.
can also
like, at
fight
friends'
against other
houses,
players who
but
are
I never
using
owned
spirits.
it myself, so I never had the chance to really play it.
Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team, or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle. The game lets you
Though I've
battle
got
together with
self-conscious
friends via
about
local
how,
wireless, or
How
take the
everything
fight to
feels
the world
with
online play.
With our son's hair.
To connect two
being on
Nintendo
camera.
Switch consoles, press the DR button
And now that
to
you
pull up
can't
the
be seen, his
dashboard
hair
and
looks
select
nicer.
local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead.
Sorry.
If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global Smash Power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that.
Nice! Because oh man.
As
I know
with any
people-
multiplayer
people
game,
suck.
a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles. Once your global Smash Power is
Wait,
high
you can
enough, you can
spectate?
enter elite battles.
The spectator
When you
mode?
reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back.
I like
You're
that.
good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own Smash Tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their Smash Tag. But it's not like you'll lose your Smash Tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional
So
buttons.
many more tags than you. You're obviously
Freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages.
God, I fucking hate people.
After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes.
This is not boring.
Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a 2-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against 2-player teams with the same setup.
I don't know.
When you want to play
I might
online,
actually
you
have to
can
get
create a
friends to
special
come
type
over,
of room to
or
fight
actually
other
just get
players.
friends at all.
If you set the rules for one of
To
these
play
battle
this.
arenas,
At least it's
you
on-
can fight
all
against your
online.
friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
Yeah, I read
With
about
the
this. and
Nintendo
I'm like,
Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas. It may become an essential tool for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, we're
Kinda
allowing
seems like a
players to
wasted
post
name for
gameplay
a porn
videos,
site,
watch
but
them, and more. Once
like
the
it.
service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content. Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about the assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle. Do you know which characters come from which games?
Nani?
Never even heard of Fatal Frame, so I don't feel bad about that. Nice, Golden Sun. That was one of the most underrated games you'll find. Golden Sun is phenomenal. Here I go. And the Black Knight. All right, that was my dude way back.
Know your place.
Swamp? Oh, yeah, it is a swamp. I'm getting all mad. There we go. Just need to get somebody to feel good about self-discipline. Springman. This Luffy wannabe motherfucker. No way! This is actually fantastic.
This might get unpleasant.
Nice! Called on the power of a dragon. Nothing wrong with that. Who is that being Mr. Van Gogh? Sonic? Ooh, that was a dude. Oh, I don't know how to do a backflip because of flash kick.
Flash kick.
I thought I was legit doing a
That
flash
was
kick.
nothing.
I was just doing a backflip, but not have convinced me. Virtual Fighter! Yes! Oh, those games don't get nearly enough love because of how hard they are.
10年早いんだよ。
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player.
Alright.
Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game. If you want to review the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out.
Sorry.
Sentry Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen, doesn't it? You can play on many different stages, and you can choose the music too. In previous
do
games,
something like
you
that
had
in the
to unlock
original,
every
where
fighter
we beat each
before
other up
playing
until we
All-Star
were
mode.
like
But now
in the
you can
red,
play
but
it
not
right
kick
out of
each
the
other
box.
out, and then just only do haymakers.
The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles,
Oh, that's gonna be good, so I can
and
put them
now
up.
you can create videos with it.
I'm behind that. Oh,
There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens.
see that I like. 'cause
When viewing them, you can
I'm
sort by
dyslexic, so
category
reading,
or fighter.
like, quickly is hard for me, so that's pretty dope.
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy!
Still so tired. Sorry, folks. I'm waking
The
up
records
and doing
menu
this.
tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options.
I ain't even taking my morning
You can view
constitutional.
battle data separately for offline and online play.
Older folks know what I mean.
Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
Oh, alright.
Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges. You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages.
Nice.
I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Villager.
Villageur. Aldeano.
Devona. Abitante. Dorfbewohner.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
Maljumin.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be
Coming
sure to
down a
set
little
both.
something. Doesn't matter.
We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted.
That's actually gonna come in handy.
If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight.
Been
If that's
there.
the case, try using this
Been
feature.
There.
When custom balance is adjusted,
I play
a
for
symbol
fun.
will be
I
displayed.
don't really play for like.
Of course, this feature is not
being
available
the
during wireless
absolute
and
best
online
at making
battles.
other people feel like they're not good at a game.
You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
Well, I'll be doing that.
In addition
They
to the
even got
voice
Naruto
options,
up in
there
this
are a
B-Word.
variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Nice. Platoon set. Nice. I think that a Gundam? Okay, that is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of happy about that.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
But downloadable content, fuck you, man.
But there
the
are
game's
even
not even
more
fucking
coming
out.
post-launch. While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99. At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it.
Okay, I might get it, but it doesn't mean I like it. Does not mean I like it.
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighters Pass.
If you don't want to make money, take a break. That's how life works, Jack.
It's a Mii Sword Fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Garo Plains sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't locked down any release dates. But we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game.
I'm mad at
It may
myself
take
'cause I know
around a
they're
year
gonna
or
give
so
me
to
money.
finish releasing all the DLC. But on a separate note, we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek. That's right, Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it.
What'd you just say about
Later
a plan?
today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget.
I might have to do that then.
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America. On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Was that it?
Don't let a single one get away!
I won't, Star Fox. What is he pointing at though? Oh, that's a lot of hands. Got some Sephiroth wing looking thing happening back there.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they murdered everybody. Yeah, get out of there. Everybody gets out. Oh, they even got bots. That's a bot of me. Well, might as well die doing a yoga pose, I guess. Come on, man. Come on, you little fluffy son of a... Made it someplace. Damn, everybody getting it. Alright. That seems drastic. Just the scope of everything. That's about 40 minutes. It should be close to over. This is just like the ending movie thing. It's kind of showing how the spirit portion of the game was brought to be. Yep. Kirby! I knew it! That's my little fluffy buddy! Kirby's my dude. Since the first game, he was my favorite. Because you could be everybody. I like that. Oh, that's straight up holding everybody. What the? Oh, this is how you like gotta get all the characters. You start with the feet. All right, maybe. It's pretty dope. We already got that. Wow. All right.
Change they fan
Absolutely love it.
No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Colors weave into a fire of flame. Distant sparks fall to a path still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light.
Dope song. Feeling it. World of Light. Alright. Get behind that. Treehouse Live. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, alright. I'm really excited to play. This has kind of been my live reaction to the whole thing. I've always really wanted to play these games. I've always really wanted to. I'm actually going to pause this over here real quick. I've actually really wanted to play these games a lot. Like, really get into them, really play them, like, find out what they're about, get the mechanics, but I've just never owned the game. Like, other things have been more important, to be fair. Mainly food and shelter. Those are the things I find keep me from the things I want. But yeah. This has been Captain Valen. If you have any comments about the Nintendo Direct, feel free to throw them in the comments section. Like, subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel about what happened. Yeah, this is your captain, signing out. Boop.